merealty.com. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Located in Lincoln, Illinois since 1988, Collision Concepts Incorporated is your home for safe and proper repairs. Today's highly advanced vehicles require deep research before repairs even begin. CCI utilizes cutting-edge equipment and premium products for every single job. As a Ford manufacturer certified and iCar Gold class facility, let CCI ensure your vehicle is safe to transport your loved ones. Visit Collision Concepts Incorporated today at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, or go online to collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts Incorporated. Experience the difference.
In today's automotive environment, there's a lot of uncertainty about who will be around next week, next month, or next year. One thing's for sure, Grau Chevrolet will be here to service your automotive needs. The service department and staff are not only factory trained, but you've come to know as part of the community. They'll gladly perform a visual inspection of your vehicle and let you know what needs to be done now or can wait until later. Trust your automotive investment to the people you know and trust at Grau Chevrolet. Call or stop by Grau right now.
It's Grau right now.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football. WLCN's coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Collision Concepts, offering full-service collision repair specializing in new technology automobiles. Stop by the facility at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-2100, or visit their website at collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts, experience the difference. Lincoln Emblem Club. Don't miss the club's Bourbon and Diamonds Fall Gala event, October 17th at the KFC Hall in Lincoln. Tickets cost $75 each. Proceeds support Lincoln Emblem Club community initiatives like food baskets and the Happy Feet Free Kids Shoes giveaway. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football.
Game against the Marion Wildcats. They're out of the South 7 Conference, Bob. Their enrollment's 1,071. The keys for this game tonight is to start out well, to start out early, and get off to a good start. That will set the tone for the game. That's number one. Number two is fundamentals. Coaches preach that all the time in the preseason, but after last week's game, they found some things probably they need to work out fundamentally, and so we hope to see that improvement tonight. And then number three is give 100% on every play. You only have so many plays in a game, and so you want your players to all give 100%, and that will spell success.
You're right, Coach. That's they're going to have to stay enthusiastic. The scouting report I got on the Marion Wildcats is they graduated a lot of seniors, but they're not going to give up. They're going to play hard the whole game, and we've got to to return that to them. I know last game we played at least 33 players, maybe a couple more.
Well, they have 55 on their roster, so they've got a lot of kids to pick from. And, you know, as you said, a lot of them are underclassmen. They've got some seniors too, obviously. But, you know, they were, last year they were 6-4. They made the playoffs in 5A. Lincoln plays in 4A. So they were 6-4, 6-3 regular season, lost their first playoff game. But very good program here. Beautiful facility, Bob, that we're looking at. And, yeah, it's going to be a tough task for Lincoln. Marion, his head coach is Jason Dunning, who's been here for many years. And so Coach Aaron Fricke in his first year at Lincoln has their hands full tonight.
So no wind at all tonight. We're sort of like down in a canyon here. It's boxed in by the high school and some trees across the way. And, of course, this very large restaurant. It's going to be hard picking up the numbers for Marion because tonight they are in the camo uniforms. And that is good. It's very patriotic, but it's always hard for the broadcasters to pick up the numbers.
Yeah, so sometimes we'll probably be wrong, but we'll do our best, make our best guesses at numbers sometimes out there.
And how did they do in that first game, Coach?
They played last week. They played here at their home stadium against Carterville and dropped a close one, 28-24. Didn't hear too much about the game, but Carterville usually has good football also. So it was a non-conference game. Their first 3 games of the year all here on this home turf. So they're going to look to turn around last week's results and get their first win tonight. Railers 1-0 coming in, of course, after beating Manual last week 40-20 at home, and so they're going for win number 2 here tonight.
And Coach Ken, as you know, Bobby B is always tuned into the grapevine in Lincoln. I actually heard after that first game victory that 4 students decided to go out for the team. That is unbelievable out of the student body.
Yeah.
They decided to go out for the team, and I know Coach will give them a chance, but you're going to have to fight your way from the 3rd team on up if you want to play.
Well, yeah, and of course there's practice rules too, so you got to practice so many times before you're eligible to play. So it's going to be at least a couple of weeks before they would even have a chance to get on the field. But you know, that's a great sign. You know, people see you have success out there, they want to be part of it, and so obviously as coaches, you know, that's kind of players you want. So we'll see how that pans out down the road.
And of course, as I mentioned before, we want to thank Brow Incorporated. Brow Incorporated serving Lincoln and Bowdoin County since 1953, located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444. Go online to browinc.com. And of course, the list of the game sponsors, the Realty. You heard Coach give me the 3 most important facts coming into this time, and we checked those.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
more and more of these artificial turfs. Obviously, Lincoln just got it this year, so they're going to probably play on more of these kind of fields than the grass fields as time goes on. But yeah, lots of bleachers here. Got them on one side, both sides. There's a visitor's side over there. We've got some Lincoln folks come down for this game, and got to give them a lot of credit for coming this far. But you travel with your team. But yeah, this is really impressive, and we're looking for a good game.
Of course, all our kickoffs are sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-2422. And this is the first time we see the road uniforms of the Rail Splitters, and they're dressed in all white, Coach.
Yeah, I like those. I liked them last week. They still have the white helmets. I love the white helmets, and yeah, they're going to be numbers easy for us to see up here.
So the Rail Splitters are going to kick off. On the kickoff, it will be Jacob Long. Jake Long wears the number 9, 6 foot, 185-pounder. Take a look at some more of the Rail Splitters out there. Out there for Lincoln on the kickoff team, I see number 11, James Sewing. He had a lot of playing time and some tackles in the last game. He's a junior, 5'9", 160, along with Colby Merriman. He's a senior, 5'11", 175 for the senior. Griffin Jennis, and a lot of tackles last week. He's a junior, 6'1", 150. Also out there for the Rail Splitters, Skylar Hoths. He's a junior, 6'2", 220. He's also a guy that will make some tackles for you. Number 54 is Drayden Neal. He's a senior, 5'9", 180 pounds. So you expect to see a lot of speedsters there on the kickoff team. Zach Carlisle, a sophomore, 5'9", 145. We're getting ready to go. Also out there for the Rail Splitters, number 23, Ashton Bunner. He's a junior, and Jacob Long has his hand in the air, signals, and now here's the approach, the Chicago Street Rentals kickoff, and it's going to come down at the 13-yard line to the 20, to the 25, up the middle. He's got running room at the 40, 45. He's finally held up in Lincoln territory, but they can't take him down, and they finally do at the 37-yard line of Lincoln. So a shocking run back for the Wildcats of Marion.
Well, Lincoln had some shots at him, Bob, all the way from the 13 to where he wound up, but nobody was able to tackle him. He was a good hard runner, and he finally got stopped on the 36-yard line of Lincoln.
So the Wildcats of Marion tonight will go with two different quarterbacks. Number 21, Gavin DeVore, he's a senior, and also Aiden Broomfield, number 14, he's a senior. We'll try and pick out which one of those will be at quarterback. They'll run out of the gun. They've got 5 men up on the line, 2 wides here. Now they got the handoff. Right side, he's got running room, breaks 2 tackles, stays on his feet, finally spun down inside the 20-yard line. Nice run there. It's going to be another first down for the Wildcats of Marion. He got him good blocking on the right side, and the quarterback in there was number 21, the sophomore, Gavin DeVore. He's 6'3", 195-pounder.
We got a Lincoln Railer down on the field there already, and they could have stopped him for a short gain there, but we missed a tackle right near the line of scrimmage, and then he broke that, and as you said, Bob, went downfield a ways. This looks like it's
that's Quentin Meade, unfortunately. Yeah. The sophomore, one of our definitely our speedster running back, and he's also a linebacker, and he's down on the field. He's 5'6", 170, and we'd hate to lose him because he's one of our star players out there, Quentin Meade. Quentin Meade, as I said, is a sophomore. Where's the 0? Yeah, and went off on his own power, so he may have just had his wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, maybe so. Hopefully that's all it was, because he jogged off on his own. But yeah, they got a first down inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line.
Near side hash mark. Early first quarter, 11:39. The sophomores at the quarterback. That's Gavin DeVore. Rail Splitters defense got their work cut out for them. They were able to succeed last week. Here's the handoff off the left side. That's number 26, Marcus Hazel, a senior, and he's got a gain down close to the 10-yard line, Coach.
Yeah, that looked like Caden Wilkerson was on the bottom of that pile. If the tackle, a couple other Railers in there helped, but it's a 6-yard pickup to the 12.
Caden Wilkerson, one of our seniors, 6'4", 215, as Coach told you, helping on the tackle. Here's DeVore. There's a handoff again. Same guy, close, and he's taken down just short of a touchdown again. That was Marcus Hazel. He's a senior, 5'7", 190.
Yeah.
So great blocking out there by the Marion Wildcats, and now it's first down and goal for the Wildcats.
Lincoln linebacker Colby Merriman had a shot at him and just missed his tackle there at the line of scrimmage.
So here's Gavin DeVore again out of the gun. Hands off, same man, and he's in for the touchdown. 6 points early for Marion with only 10:44 left in the first quarter. 6-0 Marion, and they flash lights here and blow the horns and celebrate on the Marion touchdown. And now they will attempt the extra point. They're going to go for the 1 point. Try and pick up who that is. On the kick, maybe Jake Young, the South. No, that's Jacob Horner. Jacob Horner will attempt the extra point. Soccer style kick. Here's the snap, the placement, the kick looks good, and it is good. And Marion leads the Rail Splitters early, 7-0. We're going to have to go to work, Coach. We'll take a 30-second timeout.
Located in Lincoln, Illinois since 1988, Collision Concepts Incorporated is your home for safe and proper repairs. Today's highly advanced vehicles require deep research before repairs even begin. CCI utilizes cutting-edge equipment and premium products for every single job. As a Ford manufacturer certified and iCar Gold class facility, let CCI ensure your vehicle is safe to transport your loved ones. Visit Collision Concepts Incorporated today at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, or go online to collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts Incorporated. Experience the difference.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football on a Friday night. Bobby V along with Coach Ken Schweitzer and Lloyd Kirby from Marion High School. And all our kickoffs, of course, sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals out at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. And doing the kicking honors for the Wildcats is Liam Webb. Webb's a freshman, 6'1", 160. And the Rail Splitters are back there waiting for the kickoff. Back there for Lincoln is Leland Jackson along with Seth Durbin. Pardon me, that may be Long back there. Long's back there for the kickoff. Jacob Long to the far side of the field. And the near side of the field is Seth Durbin. And the man that will kick it away will be Leon Webb, sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. And the Mustangs lead the Rail Splitters here early, 7-0 with only 10:44 on the first quarter clock. Here's the approach and the kick, and this time it's going to go to Jacob Long at the 10. Long up to the 15, to the 20, along the sideline, looks for his blocking, and he's finally ran out of bounds. We'll have to see where they spot it at. Looks like it's going to be, not sure yet where they're going to spot it, but he got up past the 20-yard line, Coach.
Yeah, he just went straight ahead. He got it just past the 20s where they're going to mark it. But there was a lot of Marion defenders down there to make the stop.
So it'll be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters, and that's the way we like it, baby, here early. The Rail Splitters on the far side hash mark. Logan White at quarterback. He's the sophomore, 6'2", 205. This time he's got two runnings. Quentin Meade is behind him in the backfield, and then he's got a Rail Splitter flanked off to his right. He's got two wide receivers to the far side. He's going to hand off to Quentin Meade, and no, he's going to pass it, fake the handoff, and the pass was intended for Jacob Long. A little bit high, he went up for it, but it was well defended by the Marion Wildcats.
Yeah, good fake in the inside, faking the run, and then he threw a nice ball down there, and as you said, it was well covered, and it could have been caught, but it went incomplete.
So it'll be second down for the Rail Splitters in those all-white uniforms. Looks like the green numerals trimmed in red. Split wide to the near side here is Jacob Long. Quentin Meade in the backfield. Of course, the quarterback is Logan White. Two wides to the right side. Wilkerson's the tight end. Here's Long. He wants to aired out and incomplete. Good coverage out there. He threw it between the two intended receivers. Jacob Long was out there along with number 8 for the Rail Splitters. That's Riley Ellertson. He's a senior wide receiver, 6'4", 185. He got a lot of playing time last game.
Yeah, White had time to throw that ball, so he has some blocking up front. Just overthrew his target a little bit and sets up a 3rd and 10.
Up there on that front line for the Rail Splitters, you've got Ryder Conradi, Marcus Gile, Hunter Clark, Tate Whitted, and Grant Hayes doing the blocking. It's 3rd and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Logan out of the gun. He's got Meade in the backfield. 2 wides here to the near side. 1 to the right. He's under pressure. He's going to have to get rid of it. He does out in the flat to Jacob Long to 30. He's on the run. Straight arms the guy. Stays on his feet across the 35 to the 36. And that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. And that's the way we like it, baby. Logan White stayed tough under pressure. Jacob Long got himself wide open out there in the flat, Coach, and then he was able to pick up some extra yardage.
Yeah, he was wide open out there, and after he caught the ball, as you said, he kind of angled but went forward and got some extra yards out to the 35, and a nice pass there with time again to throw for Long.
That's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down, and that's definitely the way we like it, baby. White operating out of the gun. He's got 2 men here to the near side, a man in the slot, 1 wide. Meade. No, pardon me, that's Seth Durbin, and he pitches it to Durbin in the backfield. Durbin dances, looks. They tried to rip it out of his hands, and he's got a 5-yard gain to the 41-yard line. He got some good blocking on that right side by Caden Wilkerson, Grant Hayes, and Marcus Gile. So the Rail Splitters, a nice pickup there. They pick up 5, so it'll be 2nd and nickel for the Rail Splitters at their own 41-yard line. Clock on the move, 9:15 left in the first quarter. Wildcats scored the early touchdown. They lead the Rail Splitters 7-0.
Durbin got hit on there, Bob, and he kind of spun off and got an extra yard or 2 after that.
Very aggressive running back, Durbin. Ryder Conradi's the center. He'll snap it to Logan White. He's got it. He's going to hand it off, and our running back is taken down for a loss. Try and check and see who that is. That was Quentin Meade. Quentin Meade taken down at the 38-yard line, so that'll be a 3-yard loss for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, there was not much blocking that time, and there was a lot of defenders there right in his face and knocked him down for the loss.
So that's going to be 3rd and 8 now for the Rail Splitters. Another passing down for Lincoln. Meade's going to split out wide here to the near side. In the slot, it's Wilkerson. We've got 2 receivers on the far side. White, the big sophomore quarterback's got the snap. He's going to have to throw. He's getting good blocking. Airs it out long and incomplete. The intended receiver was Seth Durbin, and a great arm on Logan White, but we just couldn't garner it out there. And he had great blocking, Coach, and able to get that pass off. So it's going to be a 4th down situation now, 4th and 8 for the Rail Splitters at their own 38-yard line.
He had a couple receivers downfield. That was looked like 3 defenders around him. But as you said, a great throw, great ball, and had enough time to get rid of it. He gets rid of it pretty quickly, but it sets up a 4th and long for the Railers in a punting situation.
Jalen Schaefer, high snap over his head. He's going to have to run back and get it. He picks it up, stays on his feet, wants to run with the ball at the 20 up to the 25-yard line. Great job by Jalen Schaefer of saving a would-be disaster. He went back and got the ball at around the 15-yard line, and he was able to run it back 10 yards, but it's going to be disastrous first down positioning for the Marion Wildcats. It's going to be 1st and 10. There's a player down that got injured.
Thinking back to last week, Bob, I'm not sure we punted maybe once, not much if we did.
Yeah, if we did at all, yeah.
And so here we go punting, and high snap over his head. Thought maybe he had time to maybe try to kick it yet, but he decided to try to run, and he got it out to about the 24-yard line.
And it'll be 1st and 10 there for the Marion Wildcats. 8:02 left on the first quarter clock. Wildcats lead at 7-0. They scored early at the 10:44 mark of the first quarter. Rail Splitter defense has been in this position before where they had to hold against the Peoria Manual Rams, and they're going to have to do that again tonight. Some good blocking up front for the Wildcats of Marion. Not sure what league they operate out of, but down here in Southern Illinois, they got beat last week by Carterville.
They're in the South 7 Conference, Bob, along with Cahokia, Carbondale, Highland, Mount Vernon, and themselves.
Okay, so the Rail Splitters now, they're really going to have to hold the line here with the ball at the 24-yard line in their territory. The injured player was for Marion, and he needed some help to get off the field. Pretty shook up. Ball's going to be at the near side hash mark. Split out wide to the left side. That is Isaiah Stacy. And they're going to stick with the same quarterback. They will. They'll stick with the sophomore, Gavin DeVore. DeVore at 6'3", 195. Good-sized youngster. Also in the backfield, his favorite running back, Marcus Hazel. He's a senior, 5'7", 190. Something wrong with the uniform of the guy that split out there first. Now they're going to send, they sent him back out there. Isaiah Stacy way to the far to the side. Here's the snap. Here's the pitch on the right side. He's up to the 20 and flipped out of bounds. A great tackle there. And that's a Collision Concepts tackle by Caden Wilkerson. Collision Concepts likes their tacklers. And that is a big collision there. And it was our man, our tight end, Caden Wilkerson, who plays linebacker also on the tackle for the Rail Splitters.
That was a 5-yard pickup on that play. They've got a left tackle who is 295 pounds.
I saw him running on the field. Here's the snap. DeVore going to roll out to his left. Got time, got a man open. He dives, and he makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. This was complete, and that's going to be a 1st and goal now for the Marion Wildcats at the 9-yard line, just inside the 10. Gavin DeVore, the sophomore, with a good arm on him. He rolled out to his left, and he had his man wide open there, and he threw it right in his breadbasket. Here's the handoff, up the middle, just short of a touchdown. And again, that's number 26, Marcus Hazel, the 5'7", 190-pound fire hydrant for the Wildcats of Marion. Now I see 2 drones in the air. There was always one in the air at the Lincoln game, and they filmed the game. DeVore out of the gun. High snap, handoff, splits in, touchdown for the Wildcats. And the Wildcats lead the Rail Splitter with 6:44 remaining in the fourth quarter. 13-0, and they flash the overhead lights here, and they blow the big foghorn whenever they score. Early lead, first quarter for the Wildcats, 13-0. That didn't take them very long. And now they'll attempt the extra point. That is number 80, Liam Webb, the freshman, 6'1" and 160. He eyes it up. There's the placement. There's the kick, and a high kick up on the top of the high school. He kicked that ball up onto the top of the high school, and now is trying to roll back. The score now, Wildcats 14 and the Rail Splitters 0. In all my years of doing sports, that's the first time I've ever seen a football kicked up on the second-story roof of a high school. Quite a kicker. So that makes it 14-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Street Rentals kickoff, and this time it's going to go to Leland Jackson. He's got it back at the 5 to the 10. Jackson up to the 15, looks for running room, and he's spun down just across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Number 19, Leland Jackson on the kickoff return. He's a senior, 5'9", 165-pounder, Leland Jackson. So it'll be 1st and 10. A Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby, for the Rail Splitters, and they're all white uniforms with the green numeral trimmed in red. And quarterback Logan White got the huddle. And we got to score this time, Coach. We've got to make hay here.
Well, at least move the ball and get some first downs and keep the ball away from their offense.
3 receivers here to the near side, Jacob Long, Caden Wilkerson, and Seth Durbin. Here's the snap. Oh, here he's under trouble. He's got a man underneath, and that was number 45, Reese Warner. Warner made the catch there. The clock keeps running. The ball was on the 21-yard line, and he got back to the line of scrimmage. So now it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Rail Splitters at the 21-yard line. First quarter clock on the move. 6:12 remaining in the first quarter, and the Marion Wildcats lead us early by 2 touchdowns. 14-0. Wilkerson, the tight end, up tight there as he should be. A tight formation along the line there. White on the long count, and he pitches it, and that is to Seth Durbin. He dances, and he gets a couple, maybe 3 yards to the 24-yard line. Durbin doing a little dancing there, running sideways, knocked down just short of the 25-yard line.
They have a nose guard in there who is 340 pounds, Bob.
Yikes, I can see him from here. I don't need any binoculars, that's for sure. 3rd and 7 for the Rail Splitters. Another passing down. Jacob Long now is going to split out wide to the right side of the formation. On the near side, we've got Eilertson, and in the slot, we've got Durbin. In the backfield, that looks like Werner. And here's Logan. He's under a lot of pressure, and he's got to get rid of it. That's all he could do. All he could do was get rid of the football so he wasn't sacked. So now it's 4th and 7. We're going to have to punt it away. There were 3 Wildcat players on the hunt after him, and a good job by Logan White. He just dumped it off.
Well, absolutely, yeah. It looked like the whole left side of Lincoln's offensive line just kind of disappeared on that one because there was some defenders in there on him without being touched. Going to set up that was an incomplete pass, so stops the clock and sets up a 4th down and long for the Railers.
We got to get a good snap. This time was a little high, but he garners it, and it's kicked away. Nice line drive kick across the 50, picked up at the 44 to the 50, 45, 40. Good blocking, cuts across field, and finally taken down. A Collision Concepts tackle there made by Jalen Schaefer. Jalen Schaefer is the punter, and he made the tackle. Jalen Schaefer, a large young man. He's a sophomore, 6'3", 215, and Schaefer, number 21, made a Collision Concepts tackle for the Rail Splitters. Probably a touchdown-saving tackle there.
Yeah, Jacob Long made a great hit out there, too, but it didn't take him down. I would have given him a Collision Concept hit, too, but the ball carrier just bounced off that. They run hard with the ball.
So that stops the clock with 4:59 on the first quarter clock. Rail Splitters trail it early, 14-0, and the defense comes out onto the field. Number 18 for the Rail Splitters.
No, there was a penalty, I think, because Lincoln's getting ready to. What's going on?
They're going to re-punt it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the penalty was. Ball's at the 24.
Same.
Okay. There's a real good snap finally. Schaefer boosts another line drive. This one's a little, no, same place. 43 fumbles it. There's a Rail Splitter there, but he couldn't take him down, and now Jacob Long's there, along with a host of Railers, and a large pileup there for Collision Concepts. Eventually 4, 5, 6 Rail Splitters there to end that run. I'm going to say it about the Wildcat 48-yard line with 4:45 left in the first quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats of Marion.
Yeah, short return there. Good coverage by the Railers and a good tackle. First time in the first quarter here, they're going to start on their side of the 50-yard line.
So up there on the front line for the Rail Splitters now is number 54, Drayden Neal. He's a senior, 5'9", 180. He didn't get the start in the first game, but Drayden Neal up on that front line. Here's the snap and the run. A host of Railers spin him down, but not before he's into Lincoln territory at the 45-yard line. So that's a 7-yard gain for the Wildcats.
I think that was Aiden Grant in on the tackle with several others.
Aiden Grant, he had quite a few last game, Coach, number 33. He's a junior, 5'10", 200-pounder. And DeVore in there at quarterback. He's flanked by 2 running backs. for Marion. High snap, hands it off, right side. Looks like he's going to get a first down, and he's in the Lincoln territory around the 38-yard line. 6-yard pickup, and that's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats of Marion. Clock stopped momentarily as they move the chains at 4:09. And here we go again. DeVore wears the number 21. 6'3", 195-pounder for the Wildcats in those camo uniforms. His whistle's on the field, and a timeout to the Rail Splitters. With 3:57 remaining in the first quarter, the Wildcats lead the Rail Splitters 14-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone. Get the emergency responses there on their way.
I love some fresh snow, but nothing clears my mind like fresh air. So I like to go on walks to reground myself. Love your mind.
For the Wildcats, 3:57 left in the first quarter. DeVore, the quarterback, flanked by 2 running backs. He's got 2 wides out here. Hands it off, left side, and the Rail Splitters stop him at around the 35. They get the 34-yard line, a 4-yard pickup. And again, that was number 26, Marcus Hazel, for the Wildcats. And they interchange players out right and left, 2 and 3 players at a time. 2nd and 7 after that 3-yard pickup. 3:35 remaining for the first quarter. Need to stop the Wildcats one time. DeVore's got the snap. Got a man in motion on the right side. He looks for running room, and he's down inside the 30 before he's taken down by a host of Rail Splitters.
Yeah, he's close to the first down. That was just like a jet sweep that the Railers have run many times too, and he just didn't quite get outside. Got turned in, but not before he got to the 28-yard line.
And that's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Wildcats, and here they come again. 3:04 left in the first quarter. Here's the snap, DeVore. He hands off. That's number 32. He's got some running room, and he breaks a tackle, and he's going to go for a touchdown. That's a touchdown there by Vance Burford. Vance Burford, B-U-R-F-O-R-D, a sophomore, 5'10", 175, a very nifty runner, fast, and one of the Railers had him wrapped up but couldn't hang on to him, and they take it in for the 6. Wildcats 20 and Lincoln 0 with 2:53 left here in the first quarter. And they will attempt the extra point. That is number 80, and that is Liam Webb. Last time Webb kicked it up on the roof, and this time he's a little bit short, but he kicked it through the uprights. That's going to make it Wildcats 21, Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Railer fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grouse Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grouse will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at growinc.com.
It's Grow right now.
Sponsor is Chicago Street Rentals. That's the Weinbrenner gang out there on North Kickapoo. That is 1909 North Kickapoo Street. That's where they're located in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-2422. Whatever type of equipment you need for any construction job, they've got it. Back for the Rail Splitters out there. Let's check. Jacob Long's out there, and it's going to come down at the 5, about 10, 15, 20, 25, and finally tackled. Durbin on the return for the Rail Splitters. So it'll be a Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. Coming down here into this game, Coach, I thought we had a chance, but this is a shocker. This is a well-oiled machine, these Marion Wildcats.
Well, yeah, after last week's game, I knew that they had some offense, and yeah, they're a good team, a very good team, and I knew Lincoln was going to have their hands full.
Flanked here to the near side is Seth Durbin. To the far side is Jacob Long. Logan White out of the guns, got it, throws it out in the flat, and it's caught, but he still stays on his feet. He fights up across the 30, about a 3-4 yard pickup there for the Rail Splitters.
I wasn't sure where that pass was going. There was a couple receivers out there, Bob,
Yeah.
and that was that Durbin that caught it, or
I wasn't sure, Coach, but I thought that the other guy was going to catch it, and then the next man came up and caught it. It was a 4-yard pickup. It was nice. 2nd and 6. Conradi comes up over the football for the Rail Splitters. White out of the gun. He's got 2 Rail Splitters over here, Long and Wilkerson on the near side. Quentin Meade in the backfield. And he hands off Quentin Meade. Oh, nice job by Meade. Some nifty running there to the 35-yard line. He picked up 3 yards and did a nice job there. Very quick.
yeah, they moved it back to the 34, so we'll give him 2 yards on that. But yeah, the yards are hard to get by, come by here tonight, Bob.
We're under 2 minutes, 1:45 for the first quarter. Lincoln trails it by 3 touchdowns, 21-0. Jacob Long here to the near side. Seth Durbin in the slot. Looks like Wilkerson on the far side of the field. Logan White waits for the snap. He's got Meade in the backfield. And they hand it to Meade, and he's wrapped up for a loss in the backfield. Wasn't anywhere to go for him.
No, too many defenders were right in his face as he took the handoff. And, yeah, we're just going to have to do a little better job up front. I mean, to give him a little bit of time. They moved him back to the 30, so he lost 4.
Clock on the move, 1:10 left for the first quarter. It'll be Schaefer back again for the Rail Splitters. He kicks that line drive punt. Number 24, Jason Schaefer. Got the snap, boots it away. This time it's an end over end. Bounces high back across the to the 34. Long's there. He can't grab him. 2 more. Then Long eventually runs him down from behind. And then there's a big collision out there. A collision concept tackle out there made by the kicker again. That was Schaefer who came up and delivered the knockout punch there on the tackle.
Yeah, I think Jacob Long was in on that one too a little bit. But yeah, the key is to tackle them low. If you tackle them high, those legs keep going, and that's how they break away and get better yardage. So you got to start tackling a little lower. 43
seconds left in the first quarter. Ball lies at the Marion 44-yard line where it's 1st and 10. And number 21, the sophomore out there, the big kid, 6'3", 195, Gavin DeVore. He's got a running back to his right, fakes the handoff, throws it out in the flat. He's at the 35, stutter step to the 50, up across the 45-yard line. And that receiver that picked up that yardage was a kid by the name of Juriz Elliott, J-U-E-I-Z Elliott. He's a senior, 5'9", 135. A lot of weapons out there for the Wildcats. And that was a first down. Here they come again. This is a running back. He stood up, Jacob Long, and another Rail Splitter there to help out. And that was their main running back, and that was number 26, Marcus Hazel. And that's going to be another first down for the Wildcats. They just keep moving down the field.
They're going no huddle here, so the Lincoln defense has to be ready for it.
10 seconds left for the quarter. Here's the snap, DeVore. This time he wants to throw. Throws long for the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage out there for the Rail Splitters. So it'll be 2nd and 10. DeVore threw the long pass out there along the sideline. 2nd and 10 now. Clocked on the incompletion. Stops at 3 seconds.
Yeah, Lincoln defender kind of had his back to the quarterback, so I'm not sure he knew when the ball was coming. They didn't call anything on that, and it went incomplete.
So we'll have one more play here in the first quarter, that being the Marion Wildcats. DeVore out of the gun. His running back's deep behind him. He's got the handoff, right side 25-20. Finally, a collision concepts tackle up around the 18-yard line. Seth Durbin, one of the Rail Splitters there, along with Caden Wilkerson. And that's going to be, I believe, another first down for the Wildcats. And that's the end of the first quarter. Holding on the play. Lloyd Kirby always on top of it. Tells me there's a flag on the field, and there is, and that's holding against. That play is going to go back. So that was the end of the first quarter. A holding penalty against the Wildcats, and we'll change in ends of the field with the score. Wildcats 21, Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Railer fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grouse Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grouse will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at growinc.com.
It's Grow right now.
We're back with the Rail Splitters under the Friday night lights. It's Lloyd Kirby, Bobby V, along with the great coach Ken Schweitzer. Schweitzer's in the Hall of Fame. Kirby and I will never make it. Rail Splitters trailing 21-0.
Fans, we want to give a special thank you to.
It's going to be 2nd and 20 for the Wildcats on the holding penalty. Actually, Lloyd Kirby called holding up here in the booth.
Thank you for your.
So 2nd and 20 for the Wildcats. Ball is back now to the Lincoln Rail Splitter 38-yard line. One wide receiver here on the near side, 2 on the far side of the field. DeVore's got a running back on each side of him. He's got plenty of options here. He's on the long count. Now he looks to the sideline to the coach. He's still looking for the play. Here's the shotgun. He's got the snap. Hands off to one of his running backs. And whatever the play was, it was good for them because now they're up close to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, you got a nice run there. You know, got picked up most of that penalty yardage. He got it down to the 31. I guess he got 7 yards on that.
So now it'll be 3rd and 13, early second quarter. Wildcats lead the Rail Splitters 21-0. 4 out of the gun. He's got the snap, hands off to his running back. He's at the line of scrimmage. The 25-20. He's going to go touchdown, Wildcats, from the 31-yard line. Touchdown for the Wildcats, and they flash the lights and blow the big horn. Big blocking up there. That was number 44, I believe, for the Wildcats. Is that who you had, Coach?
32.
32 on the touchdown, and that was Vance Burford. We've seen him before.
Yeah.
Burford's a sophomore. He's 5'10", 175. Here's the extra. No, they're going to run for 2, and a collision concept tackles for the Rail Splitters. Let's see if we can make who that was. The snap wasn't any good, so they tried to run with it. I'm not sure.
Well, there was several white shirts over there, and I'm looking at. Is
that 21?
I'm looking at 50. I think Marcus Giles was in on that play, among others.
And maybe Schaefer. So they stopped that one. So Wildcats 27, Rail Splitters 0, with 11:18 left here in the first half.
That was they got to the outside, Bob, and then it was real soft outside, and he had running room down the sideline on that touchdown. The Railers were not able to contain him.
And, of course, our kickoff sponsor is Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-2422. We've got many fine sponsors. We've got Me Realty, of course, as you know. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2350 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. And Collision Concepts Concepts, of course. Stop by at 101005 Macon Street in Lincoln to get your vehicle back on the road after an accident. Or phone 217-735-2100. That's Collision Concepts. Experience the difference. Here's the Chicago Street Rentals kickoff. A long looping ball that's caught at the 6-yard line. And that player has stood up for Lincoln at about the 18-yard line.
I think that was...
Is that Eilertson?
He's a little slow getting up. He got hit pretty hard.
Yeah, he got hit by about 30 guys.
Yeah, exactly. 3 defenders there hit him pretty hard. And can't see his number. Getting a little assistance out there.
Clock stops with 11.
That might be Long. That might be Jacob Long.
Okay. Jacob Long does a lot of good for the Rail Splitters. We can't afford to lose him. Long's a junior. He's a 6-footer, 185-pounder. Probably got the wind knocked out of him. They're helping him up right now.
Yeah, he got hit really hard. Not much help there on that return.
Trainer out there talking to him in a red shirt. Let's see if they try and stand him up.
Yeah, he's getting up. It is Jacob.
Is that Jacob Long, number 9? It is. Okay, so it'll be Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, first down for the Railers. And the ball, I'll have to wait and see where they spot it at. I think it's just short of the 20-yard line. It's at the 18-yard line. First and 10 for the Rail Splitters. 27-0 deficit for the Rail Splitters. We've got to get something going here. We've got to move the ball downfield. Schaefer checking in for the Rail Splitters, and Seth Durbin's going to take a breather. Here we go. They come to the line of scrimmage. Conrady up over the ball. No, Durbin's going to stay in there. He was just splitting out wide. Leland Jackson, now he's the wide receiver out there, and Durbin's going to be here on the near side. Logan on the long count. He's got Meade behind him. Here's the low snap. Fakes the handoff. Wants to run, and nothing there. He stood up at the 12-yard line. I don't know what they were trying to do there. He faked the handoff to Durbin, and then Logan was just hung out to dry.
Yeah, that was definitely a busted play somehow. But, yeah, I'd like to see him go down instead of letting 3 or 4 defenders hit him and knock him down. So that was a big loss for the Railers back to the, the 13-yard line.
Well, Logan White's a big, strong kid. He took a big shot there from a couple of the Wildcats, and he was able to hold his own. 77, Ryder Conrady, the center for the Railers. Logan White out of the gun. He's got Meade behind him. 2 wides here to the near side, 2 to the far side. White's got a little bit of time now, and he's going to rear back and fire, and it's picked off. Picked off, interception, and they're going to say at the 42-yard line, the Lincoln 42-yard line, it's going to be first and 10 for Marion. First and 10 at the Lincoln 42-yard line.
Well, he reared back and threw it probably as far as he can, Bob, but a couple defenders back there, and they read it well and made the pick off.
Beautiful sunset, pink clouds out there. Well, they're going to back it up now to the 43. Yeah, I think Logan threw that as far as he possibly could.
And it was a good thing, it was a good ball, and but they had more defenders out there than we had receivers.
DeVore and the Wildcats to the line of scrimmage, first and 10 at the Lincoln 43-yard line. DeVore's got a running back in motion, out in the flat. He's got it to the 45, 40, stays on his feet, rambles down, and he's finally up about the 36-yard line. Trying to pick up on the tackle there for the Rail Splitters. That was number 50 for the Rail Splitters. That's Marcus Gile on the Collision Concept tackle for the Rail Splitters. Second and 3 for the Wildcats. Near side hash mark. 2 wides out, and now they hand off to a running back, and he's at the 30, 25, 20, stays on his feet, 10, 5, touchdown for the Wildcats.
Bob, he went right up the middle untouched, Bob, and probably went 15 yards before anybody put a hand on him. And we had a couple missed tackles in the secondary.
I believe that was number 20, Jacob Corner, a junior, 5'10", 150-pounder, and that's going to make it Wildcats 33, Rail Splitters 0. Now they'll attempt the extra point. As always, that is Liam Webb. Webb will attempt. He wears the number 80. He's only a freshman. Here's the snap, the placement, the kick. Looks good. Is good. And that'll make the score Wildcats 35, Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that? I'm playing with these new face filters. Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
Football here from Marion, and as we said in the pregame, quite a facility here. They've got the new turf, and it changes colors. At the first 5, it's a lighter green and then a darker green each 5 yards as you go down the field. Of course, all our kickoffs sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals out at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. I'm getting nervous, Ken. There's drones flying all over the place.
Yeah, I see. They're probably spying on you, Bob. Or
I know. They know that Bobby V's here, and here we go. Here's the kickoff by the freshman, Webb, and it's going to be a short pop-up, and it's grabbed at the 45. The running back for Lincoln, now he's up to the 45, and I couldn't pick up who that was. He actually caught it at the 35, but a nice run back. He ran it back.
I think that's 22.
10 yards. Number 22 for the Rail Splitters. That is Griffin Jennis, and we've seen him before. He's a junior, 5'8", 160-pounder.
Yeah, he made a tackle or miss, and yeah, that was a nice return on a short kick.
So it'll be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters, and that's the way we like it, baby, with 9:29 left in the first half. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. He actually picked it up at the 35, so about a 12-yard run back. 3 receivers here for the near side for Lincoln. Logan White looking for a completion. He's got Meade in motion. Meade out in the flat. He catches at the 45. He's up to the midfield stripe into Wildcat territory to the 49-yard line. So that is a total of a 4-yard pickup there by Quentin Meade as Logan White threw it out in the flat to him. So that'll make it 2nd and 6 for the Rail Splitters. Lincoln trying anything they can to pick up yardage.
Logan White is 4 for 9 in the air now, Bob. I think we knew coming in that, or even after last week's game, that Coach Fricky wanted to throw the ball more, and we're seeing a little of that tonight.
Grant Hayes up on that front line for the Rail Splitters. He's a sophomore, 6'3", 225. Here's the snap to White. He's got a little time, steps up in the pocket, but then he spun down for a loss. There was a momentary pocket there, and then he was tackled by number 36, Elliott Tanner, for the Wildcats. So a loss for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, that pocket broke down in a hurry, Bob, and he tried to step up in it, and which is a good move, which you're supposed to do, but there was no place to go, and they got stopped for the loss.
Now the ball's back at the Lincoln 48-yard line, 3rd and 9 for the Rail Splitters. There's going to be 8 minutes left here in the first half. The Wildcats lead it 34-0. White out of the gun. He's got the snap. Got a little time. Throws it up to Meade. Meade at the 45. He's very quick up across the 40. And Meade gets a first down to the 39-yard line. And that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby, for the Rail Splitters. A bright spot right there with 7:46 left in the first half. Far side hash mark.
That was a nice little design play there, Bob. Get Meade out of the backfield, get him over the middle, and hit him with a short pass. pass, and then he ran to pick up the extra yardage.
One of the rail splitters here to the near side. That's Seth Durbin. White out of the gun. He's got the snap from Conrad. Here comes Durbin again at the 40. He got good blocking, 35-30, and he spun down. That kid is tough. Quentin Meade, remember earlier, he was shook up, and they brought him back. They resuscitated him, and now he's got another. Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, first down for the rail splitters, and this time Quentin Meade rambles to the 29-yard line. Good blocking up there by Ryder Conradi, Marcus Gile, and Grant Hayes for the rail splitters. Also in there throwing some elbows was Caden Wilkerson for the rail splitters. Here we go, 1st and 10 for the rail splitters. Ball on the Wildcat 29-yard line. White out of the gun. He's got a man in motion. Hands off Wilkerson. The big guy tries to ramble, stays on his feet, and he may have picked up a yard or two. Wilkerson tried to keep his wheels spinning, and the guy that tackled him shook up. Wilkerson's a big cowboy, tough to take down. He's 6'4", 215, and a senior. The guy that made the tackle on him took the beating on that play.
Yeah, well, I think that's probably the defensive end who was actually played it well, got off his block and kept his outside free, made the stop, but he took some punishment doing so.
He did. 1-yard pickup there. 2nd and 9 now for the rail splitters at the Wildcat 28-yard line. Clocks was stopped with 6:46 left in the half, and now they're going to help up the player that was shook up on the play. Want to thank some more of our fine sponsors. Of course, Grau Incorporated, Blackhawk Wrongful Conviction Recovery Team. When a justice fails, Blackhawk Wrongful Conviction Recovery helps individuals and families fight for the truth after a wrongful conviction and navigate the path toward justice. For a confidential consultation, call 217-314-1238 because every innocent voice deserves to be heard. So it'll be 2nd and 9 for the rail splitters. At the Wildcat 28-yard line. Logan White out of the gun. 2 wides to the left. 1 here to the near side. Here's the snap. White back to throw. He's got a little time up the middle. And that's incomplete. Incomplete. Got a good arm on him.
I think that was Wilkerson was his intended receiver down there, and ball was close, but good, well defended also by Marion.
Up there on the front line for the rail splitters, you've got Tate Whitted, Hunter Clark, Ryder Conradi, Marcus Gile, and Grant Hayes. 3rd and 9 for the rail splitters. Clock stopped on the incompletion, 6:31 left first half. Wildcats lead the rail splitters 34-0. Here's the snap. White got a little bit of time. Pump fake. Now he throws it up ahead, and it's caught. That's close to a first down. That's Schaefer. Jalen Schaefer on the catch for the rail splitters. And where are they going to mark that at? Inside. It's going to be a Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, first down for the rail splitters. That's the way we like it, baby. 6:20 left in the first half. Going to be 1st and 10 for the rail splitters in their white uniforms. First time they broke them out this year. Here they come to the line of scrimmage. Ryder Conradi up over the football. Logan White out of the gun. He's got Reese Warner in the backfield behind him this time. White, he's got the snap, and he picks up on the run, and I think there's going to be a flag on the play. That's probably going to go against us.
Flag on the play.
I think that was Wilkerson, but I'm not sure. Holding against the rail splitters. And no, that wasn't Wilkerson. Tate Whitted helped getting him up off the deck. A little bit shook up on the play, the running back for Lincoln.
That was a little.
That was Schaefer.
That was a little toss from the jet sweep there. You know, that's like a forward pass, only just short little toss. But the holding was in behind the play, I think, and so that's a 10-yard walk off against the Railers.
So that'll bring us back to the 28-yard line. Clock keeps moving. 3:50 left first half. 1st and 20 for the rail splitters. They trail the Wildcats 34-0. White out of the gun. He's got Reese Warner in the backfield with him. He's got 3 wide receivers to his right and 1 to his left. He's got the snap. He's got a little bit of time. He airs it out for the end zone. Jump ball slapped away. Good coverage out there by the Wildcats. Ball was right on the money, but the Wildcat was able to get the jump on it and slap it away, and the intended receiver is shook up in the end zone with 5:28 stopping the clock on the incompletion. So now it's going to be 2nd and 20 at the 28-yard line, and they're going to have to tend to the intended receiver out there. We'll take a 30-second timeout.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No, I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
Splitter football as the shadows start to move in here in Marion. The Wildcats, a powerful football team, leads the Rail Splitters 34-0 here with 5:28 remaining in the first half. It'll be 2nd and 20 for the Rail Splitters. Jake Blong shook up on that play, and he walked off underneath his own power. Ball at the 28-yard line. Clark, Conready, Gile up front there along with Whitted and Hayes. Logan, the quarterback. Looks like Meade. No, that's Durbin in the backfield, but here's a throw up the middle, complete for the Rail Splitters. Nice pass there by Logan White, and we got at least 10 yards back.
I think that was is that Zach Carlisle on the catch? No. Yeah, I think it was.
Carlisle on the catch.
I think so.
So that was an 11-yard pickup. Ball at the 17-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 9. Clock on the move. 4:56 for the first half. Rail Splitters in those white uniforms up to the line of scrimmage. Wilkerson, the tight end, on the left side. He's got Jack Leland Jackson over there with him. Here's the snap to White. Here's the handoff. That's Reese Warner. And Warner rambles back at least to the line of scrimmage, but I think that was it. Warner, where's the number 45? Reese is a junior, 6'1", 225, and he got up to the 7, got back to the line of scrimmage, coach, so it'll be 4th and 9 for the Rail Splitters.
And I think that was his first carry, unofficially his first carry of the game, Bob, and he did a nice job last week carrying the ball.
Big, strong young man. Leland Jackson split out wide to the left. In the slot, it's Wilkerson along with Schaefer. White's got the snap, got some time, throws it across the middle. No. Schaefer was out there, but good coverage. And Lincoln's going to turn it over on downs. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
DeVore out of the gun, rolls to his right, throws it out in the flat, and I don't know if he caught that or not. I think it was incomplete. I
think he caught it because the clock's running, but it was only about a yard gain out of that. That's about all they got.
So that's 2nd down for the Wildcats. Got 2 yards out of it, 2nd and 8. Ball at the 19-yard line. As Ken told you, the clock's running. 3:30 for the first half. DeVore out of the gun, far side hash mark. Hands off to a running back. He breaks a couple of tackles, stays on his feet, breaks 3 more tackles, and now he's free. He's at the 45, 50. He's going to go 40, 30, 35, 30, and he's going to go into the end zone. Touchdown. He broke about 3 or 4 tackles and would not be denied and goes in for the touchdown. Long run there from the 19-yard, an 81-yard run for the Wildcats, and that's going to make it Wildcats 4-0. That's a 40 on the board to the Rail Splitters 0. Only a freshman, the running back. I picked that up, but I didn't get his name.
Well, as you said, Bob, you called it exactly right that Lincoln had many chances to stop him near the line of scrimmage and a lot of missed tackles, and that you pay the price when you can't get them down to the ground.
And that's what they heard about these kids. They don't give up. Here's the kick by Webb, end over end through the uprights. That'll make it Wildcats 41, Rail Splitter 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Culver's is a family.
Located in Lincoln, Illinois since 1988, Collision Concepts Incorporated is your home for safe and proper repairs. Today's highly advanced vehicles require deep research before repairs even begin. CCI utilizes cutting-edge equipment and premium products for every single job. As a Ford manufacturer certified and iCar Gold class facility, let CCI ensure your vehicle is safe to transport your loved ones. Visit Collision Concepts Incorporated today at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, or go online to collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts Incorporated. Experience the difference.
All of our kickoffs, of course, sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals, located out at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. And they've been a fine sponsor for many, many years on our kickoffs. And kicking it away will be the man that kicks the extra points for the Wildcats. That is Liam Webb. He's only a freshman, 6'1", 160-pounder. And let's check and see who's back there for the Rail Splitters. Leland Jackson and Seth Durbin for the Rail Splitters. And we get ready to go. Webb's going to kick it away. Leland Jackson here to the near side. Seth Durbin out on the far side of the field. 3:11 left for the first half. The Wildcats lead the Rail Splitters 41-0. Here's the approach. The boot from the 40. It's going to come down to Seth Durbin at the 15, to the 20, to the 25. He cuts 30, and he spun down at about the 32-yard line. Great effort there by Seth Durbin for the Rail Splitters, and it's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance and first down. That's the way we like it, baby, with 3:06 remaining in the first half.
Durbin made a nice cut there, Bob, as he started upfield to get some extra yardage out of it, and gives Lincoln some decent field position on their own 32-yard line.
So the Rail Splitters, they've got a mountain to climb, but they never give up. All, as I said, at the 32-yard line. Connery ready, breaks the huddle, up over the football. He's flanked by the guards, Clark and Gile. The tackles are Whitted and Hayes. Logan out of the backfield. We got three receivers here to the near side. Seth Durbin out here as far as you can go. Here's White's got the snap. Looks, throws it out in the flats, got his man. Oh no, he dropped it. Quentin Meade talking to himself. He was wide open at the 30, and Logan White flipped it to him. And you know that happens. Guys take off running before they catch it.
Well, there was one defender out there for him to beat, but I don't know if he was looking at that and took his eye off the ball, but there was three receivers to the right side, and Meade was on his left side where he threw the ball and just couldn't corral it.
And as you always say, Coach Schweitzer, that was a well-designed play.
It was. You've seen that, see that on TV sometimes, but yeah.
Okay, here we go. Durbin here to the near side. Three receivers out here. I think that's, here we go. Throws it out in the flat. That's Schaefer. Schaefer at the 30, 35. Schaefer up to the 39-yard line. He was tackled from behind. 7-yard pickup there by Schaefer for the Rail Splitters. So now it's going to be third and short for the Rail Splitters, maybe 3-4 yards. Ball spotted at the 39-yard line. 3rd and 3 for the Rail Splitters. You can always see him up there on that front line, the tackle, Grant Hayes, big guy, 6'3", 225. They've got Eilertson in there now as a wide receiver. This time they go with 3 wide on the far side. Here's White, rolls to his left, throws it up the middle, nothing. Had a couple of guys there, but they hadn't been able to set up yet, but the pressure was so hard, he had to get rid of it.
Yeah, he was rolling to his left a little bit, but you said it right, Bob, under a great deal of pressure, and just had to throw and couldn't put much on it. It came up short.
Let's see if we can get the long snap guy for the Rail Splitters. There's 45. Schaefer will boot it away. 4th and 3 for the Rail Splitters. See who comes up over the football there. Vance Burford back to receive for the Wildcats. Here's snap, low snap, drop, picked up, and oh man, Schaefer just snowed under. It was a low snap, and he tried to pick it up, and he just couldn't do it. And there was like 3 or 4 Wildcats there. An unbelievable field position here for the Wildcats at the Lincoln 27-yard line with 2:10 remaining in the first half. We came in here, I didn't think it'd be like this, Coach, but this team is for real.
Oh, they're very good, yeah. I knew it'd be a tough one. I was hoping Lincoln would do a little better. Offensively, they haven't been able to move the ball much, except they had one good drive there a little while ago, and the passing game, you're seeing what the passing game has possibilities of doing. Defense, another issue.
There's DeVore, throws it out in the flats, got his man, and he dives up ahead across the 30, and he's tackled there.
That's a good tackle by Durbin.
Good Collision Concepts tackle there by Seth Durbin. Seth Durbin's one of those guys we've seen for the Rail Splitters over the years, plays both sides of the football, and they do a great job. 2nd and 7 now for the Wildcats. 3-yard pickup, minute 48 left for the first half. DeVore out of the gun, he's at the 30-yard line. He's got the snap. He hands it off. Good pressure. Cuts through 2. Now he's got running room to the 20. At the 15. Dances finally taken down from behind. That was a rear end collision.
I think we got a flag. I think I saw a flag out there about the 11-yard line.
In on the tackle, 2 Rail Splitters, Marcus Gile and Leland Jackson for the Rail Splitters.
Well, again, the Railers had a chance to stop him at the line of scrimmage. There were 2 or 3 white shirts there, and just could not make the tackle.
And you called that penalty, Coach Schweitzer. They marched it back all the way back to the 22-yard line. It was, well, the ball was on the 24. Now it's on the 22.
Well, it's a holding, I think, probably from where it happens. So it's 10 yards from where it takes place, and so that's why. 3rd and a nickel
now for the Wildcats. Minute 25 for the first half. Wildcats lead at 41-0. DeVore out of the gun, the big sophomore. Got the snap, pitches it up ahead, and this running back stays on his feet, and he's finally tripped up, maybe just right at the 15-yard line. So that was a 7-yard pickup there. No huddle, they're coming at us again. 67 seconds. DeVore. They got the first down, 1st and 10. DeVore throws it for the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. 47 points on the board for the Wildcats. There's the flashing lights and the horn, and the Wildcats lead it 47-0 with 61 seconds left in the first half. And, of course, for the extra point, that will be Liam Webb. Webb wears the number 80. He's a freshman. He's the kid that kicked it up on the roof of the high school. Looked like a Mark McGuire home run. Popped it high in the air, through the uprights. Here he goes again. Boom! Here's another shot through the uprights. And that'll... Was that good? That was no good. No good. So that score remains Wildcats 47 and the Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Chicago Street Rentals out on 1909 North Kickapoo Street. And that's right next door to our Crow Incorporated. Crow Incorporated 1905. The kickoffs are sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals.
Play the perfect first
Webb going to kick it off for the Wildcats. Leland Jackson and Seth Durbin back for the Rail Splitters. It's going to be a short pooch kick. It's going to bounce and get caught. And nice catch under a lot of pressure there by the Rail Splitter. It was 22 for the Rail Splitters. And that was Griffin Jennis. And you got to give that kid credit, Coach. He had like 3 guys bulldozing at him. He was able to hang on to it.
Well, you hate to see the ball hit the ground to begin with on a short kick like that. It just gives them more time to get down and cover it. But he did a nice job, Bob, of catching the ball and then hanging on to it.
So that's a Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters at the 33-yard line. Logan White out of the gun. This time he's got Caden Wilkerson back there with him off to his left, but he hands off to Reese Warner. Warner, he's at the 40. I think that's Warner. I could be wrong. We'll have to double check the license plate. It was Reese Warner, Coach says. Nice pickup and a 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters, and that's a Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby. Logan White in a hurry, and they blow it dead. Probably illegal procedure on the Rail Splitters. They got that play off quickly. It was a 1st and 10 at their.
I think it's going to
at their own.
It's against.
That's against the
Marion.
The Marion Wildcats, and the ball will be advanced to the 48-yard line. That should make it like 1st and a nickel for the Rail Splitters. 41 seconds remaining for the first half. The Wildcats have devastating punishment on the Rail Splitters, lead of 47-0. And here we go. Lincoln out of the gun. Here's the snap. That's White. Throws it up. Picked off. Picked off at the 31. Here they come. 50, 45 in the Lincoln territory along the sideline. Stays on his feet. Still on his feet. Still on his feet. Finally ran down from behind. Brutal interception. Looked like Schaefer on the tackle. Schaefer, has been in on a lot of Collision Concepts tackles tonight. Where's the number 21 for the Rail Splitters? For the moment, Schaefer saved that touchdown. Jalen Schaefer, the sophomore, the guy that does the punting for us, he's a big guy, 6'3", and where am I? I lost myself. 215. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. It'll be 1st and goal, in fact, at the 8-yard line. 25 seconds left for the half. Wildcats, quite a football team. DeVore hands off to his running back. Right side. Is he in?
Yes.
Touchdown. That's going to make the score. Wildcats 53. And the Rail Splitters 0. 20 seconds left in the first half. And Webb will come on to kick another extra point. Got the big Wildcat sign up over the scoreboard. Been blowing the foghorns. If you've ever been in San Francisco or going out to the islands off the coast of California, you'll hear those foghorns. You might even hear them on the Mississippi or the Illinois River. Here's Webb on the kick. He missed the last one. This one is a wicked left-handed miss again. So the Wildcats 53, the Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone. Get the emergency responses there on their way.
I love some fresh snow, but nothing clears my mind like fresh air. So I like to go on walks to reground myself. Love, you're mine.
Robert Paul Vederber and Coach Ken Schweitzer along with Lloyd Kirby here from Marion. And we all showed up late, but we're here. I was the latest one, I believe. Came along with my daughter Jackie. She's back here laughing at me. And And the kickoffs, of course, sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals out at 1909 North Kickapoo. A lot of equipment out there.
I got chauffeured here, Bob, by my son-in-law, Spence Kelly.
Spence Kelly. Here's the kick by Webb. Going to come down. We drop it. Got to pick it back up. Get it. And smothered, spins, fights. And that's number 3 for the Rail Splitters, Zach Carlisle. He's a sophomore, 5'9", 145, and he's baptized into the action there. It's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. And with only 10 seconds left in the half, and the Wildcats lead it 53-0. Does the running clock start in the second half?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, good. We don't have to wait till the fourth quarter.
No, second half.
And we're another galaxy to drive back. Good thing you've got a chauffeur.
I know.
I'm staying at Jackie's place.
Well, you're smart.
First and 10 at the 15. White, the quarterback. Meade, the running back. It's going to be offsides on somebody.
Oh,
I don't see any flags.
The official just says run the clock. Let's get out of here, yeah.
Okay, we're going to bail out of here. No penalty. The score here at halftime. The Marion Wildcats, 53. That's right, 53 points. And the Lincoln Rail Splitters, 0. We'll go to halftime.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football. WLCN's coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Collision Concepts, offering full-service collision repair specializing in new technology automobiles. Stop by the facility at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-2100, or visit their website at collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts, experience the difference. Lincoln Emblem Club. Don't miss the club's Bourbon and Diamonds Fall Gala event, October 17th at the KFC Hall in Lincoln. Tickets cost $75 each. Proceeds support Lincoln Emblem Club community initiatives like food baskets and the Happy Feet Free Kids Shoes giveaway. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Illinois. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the IHSA and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
One of the deadliest mass shootings in U.S. history at Post nightclub in Orlando.
Walking into the building for the first time after the shooting, it was crippling, but it had to be preserved. If you're an ally of this community, speak out. There are more of us together than apart. It is the power of love in its rawest form.
Railer fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car or truck or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grau Incorporated in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grau Chevy Buick will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. They'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the trained professionals will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at grauinc.com.
It's Grau right now.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football on a beautiful Friday night down here in southern Illinois. Fortunately, we're on the raw end of the scores. The Marion Wildcats 53 and the Lincoln Rail Splitter 0. But a beautiful night here and a beautiful tradition here that they have here at Marion at the halftime. As I said, it's almost like a small-time college atmosphere. The band is out there in like a quarter moon formation, and the cheerleaders are out there, or those pom-pom girls, I believe, And they put on quite a show here at halftime.
Yeah, quite a spectacular thing to look at, and good facilities, everything. Talking to somebody at halftime, I think they said that they've been to the playoffs 16 out of the last 17 years or something of that nature. So there's a lot of success in football here, and as we said earlier, they opened with a loss last week to Carterville, and they probably were ready to get a victory, and they're going to get one tonight, obviously, and will unfortunately have to have, or maybe it's fortunate, that a running clock for their second half.
And what about this press box, Coach? This is one of the larger press boxes that we've ever seen in high school. We do games at U High, of course that's ISU, but that's college, but this press box, it's a long walk up here, but we've got pizza, we've got a refrigerator full of drinks. It's unbelievable.
Well, yeah, and I had to ask directions how to get, not what door to come in on the ground level, and then once I got up here, I had to ask where to find you guys. So
and we were all the way down here.
It's very nice, yeah, very great facility. And as we look out here at the field, we notice and there's no track around this field, but we were told that the track was moved over to another part of the campus. So, great facilities all the way around.
And we want to say thank you to Grau Incorporated. They're always our sponsor before the game, at halftime, and at the end of the game. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. The great Bob Grau and all his crew, and located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Of course, Chris Grau, phone 217-735-4444. I was going to call him today. I need an oil change and a tire rotation, but I'll get around to it Monday. I may call him Saturday. I don't know. Go online to grauincorporated.com. And of course, we need to talk about the list of the game. Me Realty, of course, it's time to check tonight's list of the game, sponsored by Me Realty. List your home with Me Realty when it's time to sell. And if you're looking to buy, check the listings at merealty.com. Well,
I think we've fallen short on all three of our lists. Start well, we didn't do that. Fundamentals, I think, especially defensively, I think our fundamentals aren't that great. We aren't tackling very well at all, and 100% on every play. We'll let the coaches judge that for sure. But all in all, it's we're playing a superior opponent, but our effort, I think, leaves a little to be desired. I think coaches were expecting a little more. On the bright side, we didn't see it last week. We've seen the passing game come to life. Logan White, our sophomore quarterbacks, threw the ball 19 times there in the first half, completed 8 of them, had 2 interceptions, but he got rushed on several of those, and had a couple balls that were, it's just defended well. So I think it's encouraging to see the passing game and what it might bring to us in the future.
Thank you, Coach Schweitzer. That's tonight's list of the game, brought to you by Me Realty. When you're ready to list your home, contact the professionals at Me Realty. And Me Realty is at 602 Keokuk Street. And, of course, we want to thank many more of our sponsors. Of course, one of our new sponsors is Collision Concepts, and they're located at 1005 Macon Street. We also want to mention Simply Traveled Cruise Planners. That LCHS alum, Amy Wiggers-Chen, help with domestic and global travel arrangements for groups, generational travel, Disney, all things cruises, and all-inclusive travel. Simply Travel is so much more than cruises. Call Amy at 615-961-6474 or go online to simply-travel.com. Go ahead, Coach.
We have another sponsor, Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. That's Culver's of Lincoln.
We've got Headline Salon, 602.5 Keokuk Street in Lincoln. Call Kenna Vineyard or their newest addition, Kate Kenny, at 217-651-8310. Headline Salon, where your hair makes the statement.
The LMH Community Health Collaborative, improving the health of the people and communities it serves.
Well, and I noticed, Coach, right there, you skipped the funeral home. You gave that to me.
Well,
Paisley Funeral Home in Lincoln and Quorum Paisley Funeral Home in Atlanta, providing peace of mind at a difficult time in Lincoln. Call 217-732-8141. We want to give a special shout out to Lloyd Kirby, our marketing manager. That's how we get all these commercials. He's also our engineer. We wouldn't be on the air if it wasn't for him. And of course, back at the station, it's the House, Dave House, running the board. And of course, overlooking it all is our great manager, Jim Ash. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back with more of the halftime here from Marion, Illinois.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Located in Lincoln, Illinois since 1988, Collision Concepts Incorporated is your home for safe and proper repairs. Today's highly advanced vehicles require deep research before repairs even begin. CCI utilizes cutting-edge equipment and premium products for every single job. As a Ford manufacturer certified and ICAR Gold class facility, let CCI ensure your vehicle is safe to transport your loved ones. Visit Collision Concepts Incorporated today at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, or go online to collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts Incorporated. Experience the difference. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football. WLCN's coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Collision Concepts, offering full-service collision repair, specializing in new technology automobiles. Stop by the facility at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-2100 or visit their website at collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts. Experience the difference. Lincoln Emblem Club. Don't miss the club's Bourbon and Diamonds Fall Gala event, October 17th at the KFC Hall in Lincoln. Tickets cost $75 each. Proceeds support Lincoln Emblem Club community initiatives like food baskets and the Happy Feet Free Kids Shoes giveaway. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter football.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football from Southern Illinois. We're way down here, Coach. About 3.5 hours. I would say from Lincoln, it's about 3.5 hours.
Yeah. No, well, ask Lloyd. He made that trip from Lincoln today.
Lloyd made the trip. Yeah. I came down here a day early, and my daughter lives in Benton, Cesar, Illinois, so I got a break there. And, of course, you're with your son-in-law.
Yeah, Spencer. We drove over from St. Charles, Missouri, so that's still a pretty long way.
Oh, definitely.
But I wish we had better results here for us for making all this trip. And we've got some parents, some fans over there, not a lot, but some. And of course, the team came down on a charter bus, and that was probably a 3-hour jaunt for them too. So they got out of school early for this, I think. But anyway, we sure don't want to make trips like this too often. But if you have to do it every once in a great while, I guess it's okay. But we were looking at a few stats. We keep some unofficial stats, and I think I mentioned earlier the quarterback was 8 for 19 with 2 interceptions, 63 yards. Quentin Meade carried the ball 4 times, picked up 7 yards. First downs, Lincoln had 5. Marion only had 8, but of course they had a lot of long runs and touchdowns, and we had the 2 turnovers on interceptions.
So it's been a warm night, a little bit of a breeze right now, and it seems like the theme of high school football now is the drones, and they're filming the games.
Yeah, they are. We saw some in Lincoln last week, and now I've seen at least a couple up here now, and I guess I'm too old to understand the technology, how all that stuff works, but it must work, obviously, and so one of these days maybe we'll have a drone of our own to do something with.
Yeah, a lot of people are into that kind of stuff. We want to continue to thank our fine sponsors, Heartland Bank and Trust Company, giving you choices with personal or business checking accounts that fit you. Good people, great account choices. Heartland Bank, member FDIC, and of course I want to give a salute, of course, always to Grau Incorporated. They're our halftime sponsor.
Absolutely, and both pregame, halftime, and postgame.
That's for sure, and then the rail splitters out there going through their warm-ups along with the Wildcats of Marion. We'll take another timeout, and we'll be back probably with the second half. We'll take a 60-second timeout.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone, get the emergency responses there on their way.
I love some fresh snow, but nothing clears my mind like fresh air. So I like to go on walks to reground myself. Love, you're mine.
From Wildcat Country. Wildcat Country's in Marion, a great facility here, Coach, and probably one of the best press boxes we've seen over the years.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not taking anything away from some of the others, and but yeah, this is a huge one. They get a lot done up here, and facilities are good. They treat us real well, so we're happy about that too. So next week we'll be back in Lincoln against the MacArthur Generals.
A lot of the talent in Decatur has gone over to MacArthur, and that is shown by Eisenhower not having a football team this year. And last year, MacArthur missed by a basket in the super sectional of beating East St. Louis Lincoln. So the MacArthur Generals are a building power over there in Decatur.
Well, as you said, I think they get the best athletes maybe over there. I don't know what the system is there, if you get to choose which high school you go to in Decatur. I'm not sure. But anyway, we hope the Eisenhower football program can come back soon and give those kids a chance to compete.
Yeah, it would be nice. They've got a very nice head coach. I sat on the bench with him before last year's game, and that was our only victory last year. If you remember, we only won an 8, but we beat Eisenhower at Eisenhower.
Right, yeah.
So the officials coming out on the field, both teams getting ready to go here. Want to mention some more of our fine sponsors. The Carpet House, the professional design team, will work with you for 100% satisfaction. Stop by the showroom at 1320 Woodlawn Road. That's Johnny Renfro's crew. Or call 217-735-2531. That's the Carpet House.
Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, helping people, changing lives. America's Poverty Fighting Network. Call 217-732-2159 or find them online at capsule.info.
Eden Corporation came to Lincoln back in 1957 as Cutler Hammer. They're now Eden Corporation, building over 5 million high-quality commercial and residential power distribution products each year. Check them online at Eden.com.
And Lincoln IGA, your hometown proud full-service grocery store, providing senior citizens discounts, fresh meats, and delicious fried chicken in the deli.
And last but not least, Lincoln Printers, providing complete quality satisfaction at a fast, fair price while utilizing modern technology and a creative flair. Phone 217-732-3121. I don't have the address on here, but I'm pretty sure Lincoln Printers is on Broadway Street across from the fire station.
Yes, I think that's right.
Yeah, long for many, many years, ran by Bob Broviak. I believe he started that business in Lincoln, Illinois, and then he sold it. But they're still in action there, just down past the courthouse across from the fire station. And there's the buzzer. Both teams going back out on the field, and the rail splitters will get to receive the football to start the second half. And we'll try and check and see who's going out there. I believe that's 19, Leland Jackson, and of course number 2, Seth Durbin for the rail splitters. They should kick it away. I don't think they'll do another pooch kick. But of course, all our kickoffs sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Nicest people who ever want to meet. The Weinbrenners. Phone 217-735-2422. Webb's going to kick it away for the Wildcats. Be a running clock for the second half. We trail at 53-0. Here's a long, deep kick. It's going to go into the end zone. Leland Jackson wisely lets it go into the end zone. So it'll be a Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance first down at the 20-yard line. Just got the report at halftime that Hunter Clark was ill. He couldn't make the trip. We hope Hunter gets better. He's a senior, one of the captains for the Rail Splitters. He's a left guard, 6'3", 240. And as we always say, Coach, it goes fast. I remember when he was just coming up through the ranks, and now all of a sudden he's a senior.
He's a senior, yeah. Sorry, he has to miss a game.
Get better out there, Hunter. I know your mother, Sarah's taking care of you. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. They got a receiver here to the near side, and Logan White has got Quentin Meade in the backfield with him, and he's going to give it off to Quentin off the left side. He's got some good blocking over there, and he's up to the 26-yard line, and that's Tate Whitted leading the blocking over there for the Rail Splitters. Briggs Davenport, is now in there at quarterback for the Rail Splitters. Davenport wears the number 7. He's 5'9", 116. He's a junior. He's had plenty of experience, Coach. He quarterbacked 8 games last year. In fact, he had that victory over Eisenhower.
Yeah, well, good that he's going to get a little varsity experience here tonight.
Yeah, of course, you know Josh is his father, Davenport.
Absolutely.
Briggs Davenport out of the gun, waits for the long snap from Conradi. Now he's got it. Hand off. Another nice blocking and another first down for the Rail Splitters. I believe that was Quentin Meade, and it was. Meade, as I said, was shook up earlier, and that's going to be a Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance first down at the 36-yard line, and some great blocking up the middle there. And Conradi and Marcus Giles there doing some of that blocking. I'm not sure who subbed in for Hunter Clark tonight, but we'll find out. Also in there for the Rail Splitters tonight on these plays is number 24, and that's Lehman Braid. He's a junior wide receiver. So Davenport out of the gun, stands at about his own 31-yard line, waits for the snap. Let's see if he can get some good blocking here. And he does. He's going to throw, pass up the middle, and it's incomplete. Intended receiver was Seth Durbin. There was coverage all over him, and pretty much Davenport, that's all he could do was just release it out over his head.
Yeah, we got a flag at the line of scrimmage. You'll see what that's going to be called. But the receiver on that play kind of turned around instead of keep running. I don't know sure if he couldn't find the ball in the air or what, but it went incomplete. But Davenport threw a nice ball, Bob. He got it downfield pretty well. That's going to be a walk-off against the Railers. Looks like 10 yards, probably a hold.
Griffin Jennis in there for the Rail Splitters. He wears the number 22. He's a junior. And also in there for the Rail Splitters, who's in there for Clark? That's number 72, Adam Hendrickson. He's 6'2", 270, and Hendrickson, good ball player. Here's Davenport. He's got the snap. He's under a lot of pressure, and he just couldn't get rid of it. I mean, there was no time to wonder why. He wanted to get rid of it, but they were in so quickly on him. Briggs didn't have a chance, and he's taken down back at the 15-yard line.
It came from the weak side, the defense, and there was no blocking there. They almost beat him to the spot as he tried to drop, and unfortunately a big loss.
Briggs is a junior. It'll be 2nd and 31 for the Rail Splitters. Split out to the far side for the Rail Splitters. That's number 24, Liam Braid. Davenport. There's Wilkerson. He's in the slot. Davenport waits for the snap. He's got it. He can run himself. He's number 7, and he does a good job. He gets up across the line of scrimmage.
I'm not sure that was a missed handoff, and he wound up keeping it and running with it, or if that was a planned play. But if it was me guessing, I would guess it was a missed handoff.
Missed handoff there, but Davenport's a good running back too, so he picked up some yardage there. Ball now is out to the 17-yard line. 2-yard pickup there. So it'll be 3rd and 29 for the Rail Splitters. Davenport needs to air it out again. He's got Meade back there with him. 3 receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side. He needs some protection. He's got a little bit. Up the middle, it's complete. And a nice run there by Seth Durbin as he dives up across the 35-yard line to the 37. Beautiful pass by Davenport. A bullet to the crossing Seth Durbin, and the ball now, it's going to be 4th down, and looks like Schaefer's coming onto the field to punt it away, Jalen Schaefer, and that's a wise play. But a nice play there.
Yeah, he did a nice run after catching the ball, too.
4th and 9. Still not picking up our long snapper. And Davenport runs onto the field to be one of the blockers. Unless they're going to fake him here. Nope, they snap it back to Schaefer.
Might be Jacob Long, I'm not sure.
I think it might be. Nice end over end kick, and they're just going to let it roll dead. Nice punt across the 30. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 28, where it's down there by number 22 for the Rail Splitters, and that is Jennis. Griffin Jennis, the junior. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
That 10-yard holding penalty cost Lincoln a chance to get a first down and keep the drive going, Bob. And but a nice punt and good field position here to start this defensive stand, first one of the half.
And a good pass there by Briggs Davenport. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
Oops.
At their own 28-yard line.
5:43 in this 3rd period.
They've got 2 wide receivers to the far side of the field, 2 here to the near side. They may have a new quarterback in there. It's hiked over his head, and boom, the Rail Splitters. That's a Collision Concepts sack right there for the Rail Splitters.
Colby Merriman.
And if I remember right, Merriman's a senior, and he's one of the captains for the Rail Splitters. So a 9-yard loss for the Wildcats. 2nd and 19. Not sure who they've got in there at quarterback. It could be the senior, Aiden Broomfield. He wears the number 14. We'll try and pick it up for you. Hard to tell in those camo uniforms, especially when you're this far away. 2nd and 19 for the Wildcats. Here's the snap and the handoff. Right side, he's got running room, and he's taken down. Nice Collision Concepts tackle out there by the Rail Splitters.
He got over the 20-yard line, but short Lincoln did a good job of stretching it out and sticking with him.
15.
Made the stop.
So Ashton Norman is the quarterback. He's a junior for the Wildcats. Ashton Norman. Pardon me, Ken, I didn't get you there. 3rd and 16.
Good stop by the defense.
Yeah, I was listening to Lloyd and you at the same time.
Well, I understand. Got to have your priorities.
Snap. Well, he informed me. He's got the advantage of that camera there, and he told me Ashton Norman's the quarterback for the Wildcats. Short gain there for the Wildcats. We're about the 26-yard line. So it'll be 4th and 12. Let's see who they send. They'll send somebody in to punt.
This may be their first punt of the game.
I think that's Landon Barr, number 21. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Maybe not.
Doesn't look like a punt. There he comes.
There he goes.
Shifting.
Backs off. 4th and 12. High snap, but he garners it. Kicks it away. Short kick. Going to bounce back into Wildcat territory. And it's down at about the Wildcat, let's call it the 44-yard line. And that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it. In enemy territory at the 44-yard line. 3rd quarter, running clock very quickly. Ball at the 44. Lincoln in those all-white uniforms. What are those, Lloyd? Green numerals? Trimmed in red. 1st and 10. Ball at the 44. 2:50 left for the 3rd quarter. Briggs Davenport, the quarterback. Long count. He's got the snap, low snap, and he rolls to his right, throws it up ahead. He's got his man at the 40 to the 35. That's the big guy. That's Wilkerson, and Wilkerson does a good job. Nice pass there by Briggs Davenport for a... Well, they haven't signaled officially yet. Where are they going to spot that at? Is it just short of a first down?
No, I think he's got a first.
The guys with the chains...
Oh, there's a flag down there.
Oh, that's what held him. The guys with the chains were getting ready to move out. What are they going to do? Oh, it's against us. So they bring it back to the 39-yard line. So, well, that is a first down. Okay, that's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. Of course, that's the way we like it, baby. Ball at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Briggs Davenport, you got Seth Durbin, you got Wilkerson out there as wide receivers. And I believe Jennis is out there also. Yes, it is. Griffin Jennis here on the near side. Eilerson. Throw it out in the flat. Ooh, almost picked off. But it's incomplete, so that'll stop the clock. No, okay, it's the running clock. They don't stop the clock.
Yeah, he kind of threw that out to a spot instead of right to the man, Bob. And
got a heck of an arm on him.
Was hoping for somebody to run to it, and luckily it wasn't a defender, but went incomplete, and clock continues to run. It's 2nd down.
Okay, in there for the Rail Splitters is Marcus Gile, along with number 75, the big guy, the sophomore, Grant Hayes. Eilertson split wide to the left. In the slot, that's Jennis. Briggs Davenport stands at his own 40. Got the snap. He fires. Complete.
Nice catch. Oh, he said incomplete.
Oh, no.
Thought he had it going down, but it must have popped out of there.
That was Seth Durbin. He made a good effort on it. Winding down here at the end of the 3rd quarter. In case you didn't tune in earlier, the Wildcats lead at 53-0. Ball at the 39-yard line. Going to be 3rd and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Briggs Davenport's going to throw for a first down here. The big guy also in there.
They're going to wait till the 4th quarter now, Bob.
So at the end of 3 quarters, the score Wildcats 53, Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back after this.
Railer fans, you all know there's a home field advantage when it comes to sports. The same applies when purchasing a car, truck, or having your vehicle serviced. You'll have the home field advantage when shopping at Grouse Chevrolet in Lincoln. The trained sales staff at Grouse will provide you with a no-pressure sales process. It'll put you at ease all the way through the delivery. When it comes time for service, the certified mechanics will care for your vehicle like it's their own. Call or stop by the dealership on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln or online at growinc.com.
Football, along with Lloyd Kirby and Coach Ken Schweitzer. I'm Bob Verderber. Ball at the 34-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Number 62 out there, lifeguard out at the rec this year, Tate Whitted. Did a lot of work in the weight room. He's 6'3", 260. He's a junior. Briggs Stratton out of the gun. Davenport. Briggs Davenport got the snap. Where's number 7? And he got some time, and then he had a run with it. He didn't see any open receivers, and he ran it back pretty much to the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a yard at the 35. But
yeah, he had time that time, Bob, but like I said, he couldn't find anybody open downfield, and he kept looking as he ran, got the line of scrimmage, but then he tucked it away and took the 1-yard loss.
That's an advantage Coach Fricky has. He's an experienced quarterback, so when he comes in there, he's been in the line of fire before. 4th and 11 for the Rail Splitters. Ball on the 35.
You take nothing away from Logan White. He had he still is number 1 quarterback.
That's true. Here's Davenport. Got some time. Throws it up ahead. He's got his man. That's Eilertson.
First down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. That's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby. At the 20-yard line. Davenport to Eilertson. That's right, Logan White, the sophomore. He does a great job, as you said. He had a good game. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Be nice to get on the scoreboard. Davenport out of the gun. 1st and 10. He's got the snap. Hands off to the big guy. And he's up close to the 15-yard line. That's Reese Warner, the junior. He's 6'1", 225. Nice explosion there off that right side behind Marcus Child and Grant Hayes.
Yeah, we saw him last week run quite a bit more than we've seen him tonight. I think that was only his 3rd carry.
2nd and 6 for the Rail Splitters. Coach, we're going to get some chickens.
You are?
Yeah. I don't know.
Going to get some eggs?
Going to get some eggs.
Good.
Here we go. 2nd and 6 for the Rail Splitters. Ball on the 16-yard line. Snap to Davenport. Got a little time. That's broken up. Wow, that was a nice play by the Wildcats. Almost put it right there in the pocket to Seth Durbin. That was one of those well-designed plays.
Yeah, if he'd have just let him another step or two, we might have had the completion. But, it was a good route and a good throw. Just got broken up. So if you're going to get some chickens, you got some predators out in your area, so you're going to have to protect them chickens.
Yeah, I'm always afraid myself. Tate Whitted, number 62. Adam Hendrickson, number 72. We got some big guys in there on that left side of the line.
You got to have your priorities, Bob.
That's true. Here's Davenport. Waits for the snap. He's got it. He's got to get rid of it. A lot of pressure, and they wrap him up. He didn't have a chance there, Coach. One of the defensive ends was able to get in there really quickly.
From the weak side, too, from the opposite side of where he's coming from, and he just outran him to that spot. Yeah. I would guess someone should have probably put a pad on him, but they didn't.
So it's going to be 4th and 11, but we still got a chance. Davenport's got a good arm on him. Eilert's in there. Of course, there's Conrad, Warner. Rail Splitters take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Touchdown! Oh, did you see that? Whoa, we scored. scored? Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
Rail splitter football with Dave House back in the house. Lloyd Kirby here running the controls, along with the great Hall of Famer Coach Ken Schweitzer. I'm Bobby V. And they stopped the clock running for a little bit.
Yeah, with
4th and 11.
That's the only thing that stops it.
Is that the only thing that's stopping for? 4th and 11 for the Rail Splitters. They're going to get a first down here. Ball's at the 21-yard line. We got to put some points on the board. Number 77 is the center. That's Ryder Conrad. He's a sophomore. It's 5'10", 250. He comes up over the pigskin. Davenport's going to be back like at the 26-yard line waiting for the snap. Eilertson split wide to the right. 3 wides here to the near side. Here's Davenport. Got a little time. Pump fake. Airs it out. Picked off, and along the sideline comes the Wildcats, and they're knocked out of bounds there in front of the Lincoln bench. So that ends the offensive surge there by the Rail Splitters. It's a 4th and 11 at the 29, and now the Wildcats run it out. Looks like maybe to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Davenport threw that ball into double coverage down there, Bob. Didn't have too much of an opportunity to complete that pass, and it got picked off.
So what happened here? There's a big penalty on the play, holding. Who's that going against, Lloyd?
Yeah, that might be after the interception, so they're going to still have the ball, I think.
So they put it back deep in Wildcat territory. 1st and 10. Well, that running clock gets the game over with quick. Ball at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats of Marion. This is where the big federal prison is.
Yeah.
I think Pete Rose camped here for a while.
You've been there a while?
Well, yeah, they had me in there, back in there. Oh, let's see, when did they have me there? Mid to late 70s, I was in the federal prison. There's the snap. Oh, come on. Let's get him.
Gotta find him.
Concepts tackles, we need him. 18 on the tackle for the Rail Splitters. We haven't mentioned him very often.
That snap and immediately take off.
That is Logan McFadden.
Logan McFadden.
Jr.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. They lead it 53-0. And as we told you earlier, Lloyd spotted it in there at quarterback is Ashton Norman. He's a junior, 5'10", 180. 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 on the far side of the field. He's flanked by 2 running backs, or they could be blockers. Here's they're blockers. Here's the handoff, 30-35, and tripped up coming across the 40. Couldn't pick up that number on the Collision Concepts tackle. One of the subs in there for the Rail Splitters is one of the defensive backs. They need to come up with glasses that have binoculars on them.
You know, maybe the uniform numbers should light up like that down marker over there.
I think so.
With lights.
Ball at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Long time in the huddle. They're in no hurry with a big lead. Here they come to the line of scrimmage. Norman at quarterback. Here's the snap. He hands it off. He's got running room. Up across into Lincoln territory at about the 48-yard line he goes. 8-yard pickup there for the Wildcats. A lot of guys in there for the Rail Splitters or starters. Warner's still in there. Mead's in there. Whitted for the Rail Splitters.
One of the number 34, Liam Gorton is playing in the secondary right now.
Also, we've seen him before, Skylar Hoefs, Hoefs. He's in there, number 58. 2nd and 3. Here's the snap and the handoff, 50. There's the 45 and the Collision Concepts tackle there for the Rail Splitters. On the tackle, that was number 15 for the Rail Splitters, Colby Merriman, one of the captains for the Rail Splitters. 2nd and 3rd. And now ball spotted at the Lincoln 44-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Look at the shirts. They look almost like the same shirts the coaching staff for Lincoln has. Looks like a 1 on their backs.
Oh, what's that say? Oh, it says Wildcats.
Norman, handoff, 45, 40, 35, 30, along the sideline, accelerates, touchdown Wildcats with 4:10 left when he went in. 59-0. There's the Foghorns. They quit flashing the lights. And that was, they say 3:57. 59-0. And they'll see if they attempt the extra point. So we play MacArthur next week. Is that at Lincoln or?
Yeah, it's a home game.
At MacArthur. That's going to be a tough game. So here we go. Webb going to attempt the extra point. Let's see if he kicks it on top of the school again.
He's missed a few. They're taking a timeout because they may be short a play or something, I guess.
Timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Splitters on a Friday night with Coach Ken Schweitzer, Lloyd Kirby, Bob Derber up here in the press box. 3:57 left for the football game. We'll be back home, as Coach told you, next Friday night against the MacArthur Generals, and that's not going to be an easy one. MacArthur Generals have a lot of speed, tough football team.
They beat Mattoon last week 48-0. They're playing Granite City at home.
That should be a pretty tough game. Yeah. Granite City's a big school.
Yeah.
Okay, now they're going to attempt the extra point. This is Webb. Lines it up like a surveyor. And he gets ready for the kick. Placement, kick. And it's good. That'll make it 60. That's 6-0 to the 0 of the Rail Splitters. 60-0. 3:57 left in the football game. And we'll get ready for a Chicago Street Rentals kickoff. Kick and get off. Will be Webb for the Wildcats of Marion. Going in the camo. Lincoln Rail Splitter down on the field injured. So, Ken, we'll take another 30-second timeout.
Yeah.
There's only one thing that will save somebody's life, and that is naloxone nasal spray. Get 911 on the phone. Get the emergency responses there on their way.
I love some fresh snow, but nothing clears my mind like fresh air. So I like to go on walks to reground myself. Love, you're mine.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football player down on the field, and he's got a cramp. His game time temperature was 80, so tough to stay hydrated out there. Trainer out there talking to him. Now they're going to help him get up. He'll get up off his own power. Coach is just checking to see who it is.
62.
That's Whitted, Tate Whitted. the big, strong junior for the Rail Splitters. Good kid. I've talked to him before.
He's 6'3", 260, so he's got a lot of weight to push around that field.
Yeah, nice guy. He did a lot of work in the weight room getting ready for this season. And
he's one of the Lincoln captains, too.
Good kid. He'll be back next year. Reese Warner out there for the Rail Splitters. I see number 6. No, that's 50. Marcus Gile. We've seen a lot of him. 87's, of course, Wilkerson for the Rail Splitters. Try and see who's back there for Lincoln. This is the Chicago Street Rentals kickoff with 3:57 left in the game. A couple of new backs back there for Lincoln. Liam Webb, the freshman, going to kick it up.
And number 8, Riley
Eilertson and Webb back there. And the kick is going to come to Eilertson, and he trips and falls up across the 25. Made a nice catch. He was in a hurry, and it's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters.
I think the kick was a little shorter than he thought, and by the time he had to hurry to get to it, he lost his balance there and went down with it.
Ball at the 25-yard line. Davenport in there at quarterback for the Rail Splitters. They huddle it up.
I'm not sure anybody,
54 in there for the Rail Splitters is Drayden Neal. We've seen him tonight before. Seth Durbin's split here to the near side. So that's Eilertson. Durbin's on the other side.
Therefore, in the first half as well,
And now Neal running off the field. Had one too many players. Here's Davenport. Keeps it himself off the right side. And he stopped at the line of scrimmage at the 25-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Baddington on the tackle for Marion. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 25. Pilots are in there along with Jenness for Lincoln. Drayden Neal, number 50. Somebody lost their car keys in the purse. It's going to be a rough night for them. Davenport out of the gun. He's got 3 receivers here on the near side. Briggs has got the snap, keeps it himself, and there's nothing there. So it'll be a loss on that play. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, that did look like a planned run on that, Bob. I'm not sure what the thought is there, but he kind of tucked it away as soon as he got it, got the snap, and tried to go off tackle, it looked like, but there wasn't much running room.
Good to see that the big guy Hendrickson's back out there. He got the start tonight, and Adam Hendrickson, number 72. He's a sophomore, 6'2", 270. Eilertson here to the near side. 2 receivers out there, coach, on the far side. Briggs Stratton, Meade in the backfield. Davenport airs it out long. Yes! 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Nice catch there, falling backwards at the Lincoln 49-yard line.
Yeah, if he could have caught that on the run, he might have run a long way, but it looks like, but he had to kind of wait for it just a little bit. It was a deep ball, and he had to wait for it, but he got behind the defenders.
Good
and
hands.
gave him a chance to, yeah, exactly.
I believe that was Seth Durbin.
It was.
That's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby, at the 49-yard line. We're in the red, 49 seconds. Davenport, Briggs, see if he can connect again. He does this time. I believe that was Eilertson into Wildcat territory at the 48-yard line. Nice little pickup there at 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Rail Splitters. They'll get at least 1, maybe 2 more plays in. This could be it. 22 seconds. Here they come to the line of scrimmage. Briggs Davenport out of the gun.
Throw it deep.
Might as well just go for it. Throw that Hail Mary out there.
10 seconds to play.
There it is. He's got time? No. He's taken down. Didn't get much blocking there, and that's going to be it. Final score, the Marion Wildcats 60, the Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back after these messages.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Located in Lincoln, Illinois since 1988, Collision Concepts Incorporated is your home for safe and proper repairs. Today's highly advanced vehicles require deep research before repairs even begin. CCI utilizes cutting-edge equipment and premium products for every single job. As a Ford manufacturer certified and iCar Gold class facility, let CCI ensure your vehicle is safe to transport your loved ones. Visit Collision Concepts Incorporated today at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, or go online to collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts Incorporated. Experience the difference.
Football from Marion, Illinois. We traveled a long way to get here, and I could say it was fun. It was fun being here, but that was a tough shutout against the Rail Splitters, 60-0, the final for the Marion Wildcats. Next week we'll be back in Lincoln at Hanlon Field against the Decatur Martha Generals. Thank you to the fans out there that listen to us, and thank you to all our fine sponsors. We couldn't do it without them. And of course, our marketing managers just right off to my left here, an engineer, Lloyd Kirby. He does a great job of bringing in the sponsors, and I want to thank the house, Dave House back at the station for bringing us the ball game, and our post-game show is sponsored by Grau Chevrolet since 1953 out at 1905 North Kickapoo Street. It's been Grau Chevrolet, and they're at 217-735-4444, and I couldn't do it without my partner here, Ken Schweitzer. And Ken, thanks for showing up. All three of us showed up late, but we made it.
Well, yeah, we just new territory for us, so it took us a little longer to find it, I guess. But Coach Fricky out there about the 20-yard line talking to his team right now, and I think the best thing you can say is put this behind you, forget about it, and let's go out and get ready for MacArthur next Friday.
And of course, we want to thank our general manager, Jim Ash. We couldn't do it without him. So for all my partners up here in the press box, thanks for listening out there. Unfortunately, the final score, Marion Wildcats 60, the Rail Splitters 0. We'll see you next week at Hanlon Field. Bobby V reporting. Thanks for listening.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Located in Lincoln, Illinois since 1988, Collision Concepts Incorporated is your home for safe and proper repairs. Today's highly advanced vehicles require deep research before repairs even begin. CCI utilizes cutting-edge equipment and premium products for every single job. As a Ford manufacturer certified and iCar Gold class facility, let CCI ensure your vehicle is safe to transport your loved ones. Visit Collision Concepts Incorporated today at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, or go online to collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts Incorporated. Experience the difference.
In today's automotive environment, there's a lot of uncertainty about who will be around next week, next month, or next year. One thing's for sure, Grouse Chevrolet will be here to service your automotive needs. The service department and staff are not only factory trained, but you've come to know as part of the community. They'll gladly perform a visual inspection of your vehicle and let you know what needs to be done now or can wait until later. Trust your automotive investment to the people you know and trust at Grouse Chevrolet. Call or stop by Growl right now.
It's Growl right now.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football. WLCN's coverage is sponsored by Me Realty. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Collision Concepts, offering full-service collision repair specializing in new technology automobiles. Stop by the facility at 1005 Macon Street in Lincoln, phone 217-735-2100, or visit their website at collisionconceptsinc.com. Collision Concepts, experience the difference. Lincoln Emblem Club. Don't miss the club's Bourbon and Diamonds Fall Gala event, October 17th at the KFC Hall in Lincoln. Tickets cost $75 each. Proceeds support Lincoln Emblem Club community initiatives like food baskets and the Happy Feet Free Kids Shoes giveaway. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.